All right, Jason Baker here with Rise Real Estate. Who wants to talk about taxes? I just got my tax bill. It was $1,700 more. Now, half of you are going, I love taxes, and half of you are going, I hate taxes. But anyways, there's nothing I can do except try to help you through this. I don't think it's any surprise that it's harder on our pocketbooks day to day now with inflation, with high interest rates. Obviously, the high interest rates are affecting the housing market. Probably lost half of the buyers that are out there, but it's still very good. Haven't seen any massive housing decreases and things like that, kind of holding steady or just a little bit less than last year. But I don't know. When I got, I'm sure we're all in the same boat. If we own property, we don't want more taxes. So I'm just reading my notes. Property tax appraisal letters were received by Montana, sent out by Department of Revenue. You can appeal the valuation, just so you're aware if you disagree with it. The instructions to initiate an appeal are in the letter that you received. That process can oftentimes be convoluted, but you're oftentimes successful. Sometimes it's like the path of least resistance for them, so sometimes they just reduce that. Be aware, though, that if you do appeal, the valuation may increase your property if it's undervalued. So, for example, I do not want them, even though my taxes went up, to come out and appraise my property, okay? That happens a lot. A lot of the tax assessed value are nowhere near, even though it went up, and that's painful, it's nowhere near what I would give you a valuation for on your house if you had me over to do that. Okay, I've never seen a tax assessed value higher than the actual value of the house. So sometimes is good. Okay, now you didn't hear that from me, even though that's on a recording. Home and commercial values have gone up rapidly, so it's no surprise that appraisals will follow suit. As our market starts to level and decrease, though, since these things are always done seemingly in arrears or very slowly, I think we're going to have more leg to stand on next year as prices level and decrease in many price ranges than we do this year. They're still they just came out. So taxpayers are rightfully concerned about upcoming tax bills. Keep in mind your estimated tax bill in the appraisal letter is required by state law to be based on the number of mills levied last year. Due to the increased property values, which we've all experienced, again, even though it's coming down now, many cities and counties may reduce their mill levies because of a statewide cap on growth of property tax revenues. School district budget growth is also capped, so they'll likely need to reduce their mill levies due to increased values. Consequently, your tax bill in November may be significantly lower than the estimate or the appraisal letter, okay? So this isn't necessarily the final amount. An increased value is part of why your property taxes increase, but a lot of it has to do with local government, various local taxing districts like fire districts, local schools, mill levies, and all that stuff. Now, earlier, so that's all the, okay, that's the pain. Now let me tell you some solutions on how to get some money back and some stuff. So look, earlier this year, the Montana legislature passed a law that goes into effect in 2025 that's going to direct $30 million per year to the county retirement funds, which will reduce property taxes. They also increased the income and value limits for the property taxpayer assistance program, which will help fixed income homeowners. I'm most concerned about someone being taxed out of the market. I don't think that's based on their income. So there's got to be some way. So hopefully it looks like they're looking at this stuff. But in addition, the legislature passed a law that requires the state of Montana to provide income and tax rebates for Montana taxpayers. So here's where it gets good. There's still more work to be done towards tax reform. That they just do away with all of it. Just kidding. It provides broad and long-term relief for property owners. Now look, there's going to be rebates up to $600. Now I'm reading all of this from the Montana Association of Realtors bulletin that just came out to us last week. There's going to be $675 from the state of Montana will be made available to Montana residents. Property taxes paid in their primary home in 2022 and 23. Now you got to apply. You have to apply no later than October 1st, 2023. The rebates will be made available in the fall of 2024. So although that's delayed, it's still money. I'm going to put all the links to all this below. Income tax rebates were passed by the legislature and are coming to Montana income taxpayers very soon. That amount rebated will be lesser of $1,250 per taxpayer, or the amount of the state income taxes paid. So if you didn't pay in $1,250 per taxpayer, so if you're a married couple, $2,500, I believe that's how that reads. And again, just refer to line 20 in Montana income tax return. You'll receive your rebate in July 2023, either a direct deposit or a check or small unmarked bills. Just kidding, I put that part in. So the Department of Revenue is holding public meetings across the state to help taxpayers understand their property valuation process. I'm going to try to get some more clarity on this for everybody and perhaps interview some people that are high up in this. But I will post all of these links below. I just wanted to get it out there. Just, you know, it's going to be okay. There's going to be a little bit of relief there. Yeah, so just be prepared, but make sure you apply for that so you can take advantage of it. Even if it's delayed, it's still money, so, you know, get it while you can, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll forward this. Again, it'll be down below. If you have any questions on what's happening in the real estate market, again, I'm here to be your resource. I don't care if you're buying, seller. I don't care if you're not buying, not selling, or not investing in something. I couldn't care less. If you have a question about what's going on, you know, just call and ask, and I'm happy to take as much time. You want to know what your house is worth, whatever, let's hop on a Zoom call and just get it done, okay? No pressure. All right, have an incredible day, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. And this goes, if you're working with another agent on my team, this also goes for them too. They have these resources, they have the same printout that I have, and they're happy to go over that and point you in the right direction, as well as they are happy to give you a home valuation as well, if you should need it for tax reasons or whatever else. Because we can sometimes do this report for you. So let's say, for instance, this is kind of the PS part of the email. I know I've been going on for 7 minutes here. If your house is worth $700 after we do that for you, and your tax assessed is $500, I wouldn't cause too big of a stink there, if that makes sense. Okay, happy to help you provide clarity there. Happy to give you clarity there. Thank you.